Last time on Roll for Distraction, the family jewels. Rogue called the party to meet her at the afterlife, where she told them that both she and Militech are aware of their true identities. However, Rogue took pity on the party after hearing their tragic backstories, and said she'd continue helping them. They begin planning a mission to infiltrate the Militech office building to use the computer virus that will target their grandfather. After much deliberation, they eventually agree that Pandora, Roman, Jack, and Mac will use fake credentials to get into the lobby, while Nico posts up across the street and uses a remote explosive to create a diversion. A few days later, the party attends a night market to pick up some weapons and fresh chrome, and picks up their fake IDs from Rogue, before heading home to rest before the infiltration mission.
Got it.
And we're live.
No, I screamed.
That works too.
Why did you scream?
Just one of those days, man. All right, somebody needs to say some kind of weird non sequitur to start the episode.
And that is why I'm not allowed in Kentucky.
What's
Moving
a
on.
non sequitur?
That was a non sequitur.
A non sequitur is a conclusion or statement that does not logically follow from the previous argument or statement.
Guys, my balls itch.
There it is.
There it is. All right, now we can start.
That's our non sequitur.
All right, everybody, welcome to Roll for Distraction. It's episode 8, I think. Pretty sure it's 8.
It's episode. This show's still going on.
Hasn't even been that long. Last time on the show, it was August 30th, 2045, and some of you got some surgery done at a marketplace that was sketchy.
Yes.
So we're going to say that you took Thursday off.
Oh, in-game, okay. Yes.
In-game. And then...
Do you think it was suddenly
we'll say
August, Brian?
Well, you know.
Don't
definitely
joke.
not August. We'll say that now it is September 1st, 2045.
Wake
which is a
me
Friday.
up when September ends.
I mean, guys, if you could at least sing good, that would be...
No, I did it that on
I was
purpose.
fine.
Sing well. Sing well.
I can't sing like him. I can sing she shanties. Sea shanties.
She shanty.
I'm having a
She
moment.
shells.
She sings sea shanties by the
hands.
seashore. So, you guys need to go do a little insertion mission. You agreed that your plan to get into the Militech HQ would be to have Nico use a quadcopter with a
Quadcopter.
quadcopter that it can drop onto a Militech truck that will drive into the Militech parking lot, blow it up and cause a diversion, while the other 4 of you will go into the building. Colin, Jack is going to be wearing the Militech suit of armor that you guys looted, but the rest of you will be dressed in sort of a business attire, and you have fake IDs.
Should we have radio communication? Like earpieces?
You do.
Okay.
You have earpieces. That's taken care of.
All
That's
right.
sort of integrated into your phones. That's a feature.
I have my bike.
You will not have your bike or Roman's car because that would be sus. You will take public transportation to get there.
You also won't have any long guns.
Yeah, you won't have. Yeah, you can get in a medium. I guess it's a heavy pistol. A heavy pistol concealed under your clothes. Jack can have his heavy SMG because that's part of his Militech disguise. But otherwise, that's what you're working with. Important thing to know: which one of you is actually holding on to the computer chip?
Who got it?
I think Mac found it actually originally.
How complicated is the operation of setting this up? Is it plug in and
Not
we're
at all.
done?
You literally just need to plug it into a port and push a small button on it.
Okay.
Just which one of the 4 of you is actually holding on to it? Because at some point, someone's going to say, I go to plug it in, but I need to know who actually has it in their inventory.
Well, if I picked it up, if I
think,
didn't give it to anybody, I must have given it to somebody. Wouldn't I have given it to...
I'm the one that
You would have
had
given it to
'cause
Nico, but he's
Yeah.
the one operating the quadcopter to create your diversion.
Then I guess I'll still hold on to it. I have it disguised as one of my picks for my guitar.
You will not be carrying a guitar around, because that'd be really weird for you to bring to
You're
a
allowed
meeting.
to carry
I
a
will not
USB
have
stick
my-
on you. That's not a crime.
You could just keep it in your pocket. It doesn't look suspicious.
Is that a USB stick in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Actually, yes it is.
Are you calling tiny?
Oh, okay.
What is it, like a micro piece? Like a?
Never mind.
You realize how
Yeah,
small
like-
that thing is? Like even now, a USB stick is what, an inch? Like
Not even.
That's the biggest burn you could have told him, Colin.
So you guys are gonna go there pretty early in the morning because you determined that there's a truck that carries a small shipment of fuel every morning that Nico can lock onto. But if there's any last minute prep, say now.
I would
Say now.
Could I make a bipod so that I have a better sniper weapon? Could I fabricate that?
Yeah, because you had a day of downtime. Roll your crafting skill, whatever it is, your tech ability.
Would that be weapons tech, you said?
Yeah, that makes sense.
20.
Okay, great. Yeah, you've got a bipod for your assault rifle, so say while you're prone with it or while you're posted up on this adjoining rooftop, you have a +1.
Outstanding.
For shooting.
What are you, a farmer? Outstanding in your field?
What?
What? Now that was a non sequitur.
John said outstanding.
Oh.
I asked him if he was a farmer.
So somehow
Outstanding in
my
his field.
brain blocked that out. I just subconsciously ignored John speaking.
I see how it is.
Poor John. Well, all right.
I'll remember.
Par for the course.
John remembers.
It's
that.
okay,
It
John.
just-
I heard you.
John remembers that. Yeah.
It's just
Like
like
an
a
RPG.
very high-pitched squealing noise in my brain for like 2 minutes. What
Yeah, whenever I'm talking, all Alex hears is just tinnitus.
Anywho, if you're cool with that, if everybody's satisfied, we will then go to the map.
Why do all these cars have the Minecraft creeper face on them?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I see that too.
That's the Miltech logo.
Are you sure?
That's funny.
I
Pretty
see.
sure.
It is
All I see is
now.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
So
I
Miltech
don't
is
see
actually
mine.
tried
is actually a cover for Mahjong.
I don't know what's wrong with John. John, there's another I in there. It's Militech.
Whatever. Alex, I don't respect them. I'm gonna call it Miltech because I don't care because it's a military tech.
I don't respect them.
All right, let's start. I have an actual question.
All right, Brian.
Where is the bus stop? You said we're taking mass transit, or is there a
Yes,
subway
so
station?
a few things are going to happen. So, very early in the morning, Nico will approach from across the street and get up on one of these rooftops. Nico, you can pick. John, you can pick which rooftop you want to be on.
Is this is the entrance?
Yeah, this is like the outdoor courtyard area. These are turrets. These are automated turrets.
Okay.
1 and 2 are guards.
Jesus.
And number 6 is just a person on their phone, and then there's 3, 4, and 5 in the parking lot. A couple extra trucks, and there's these 2 big heavy garage doors
And
around
then
the side of the
the
building.
rest of my family is standing on the sidewalk, and then that hard line denotes.
they're not
storefronts.
here yet. That's where they'll be
Okay,
dropped
but that's a
off.
sidewalk.
That's a sidewalk.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So
Brian-
And then here, these lines, they represent the buildings across the street.
Yes.
Right,
Why'd you move the
okay.
character? And then beyond this is the Sea of Blood.
Ooh.
I kind of
I
want
like
to
the red.
post up over here, and maybe
Okay.
just kind of have a shanty out of cardboard boxes that I live on the roof.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
So, 2 questions, 2 follow-up questions.
Mm-hmm.
1, person number 6 who's just on their phone.
Yes.
Are they blue because they're not part of Miltech? They're just
They are blue because they're not wearing armor or obviously armed.
So they are either just a random pedestrian standing right by the
they're
turrets.
They're probably a Militech employee who's just like a business person or a designer or something.
Okay. 2, these automatic turrets, what is their range?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
I can't tell you that.
But probably at least 3,000 miles from here. Got it. Okay.
No, but a mile
No.
would cover it because the street
Not
is
that much.
100 feet wide.
So at least 1 square.
Yes. That
Cool.
that is correct.
That is correct, indeed. All right.
Also, they're not just gonna shoot you if you just walk in. Someone has to push an alert.
Oh, all right. Well, you never know.
Come back.
I'm going to work.
All right. He's
No,
running
not,
in.
Not yet. You're not. So, Nico, sure enough, the delivery truck with the fuel comes by. Roll. What are the tech skills again? What are the options?
So maybe it could just be basic tech because I'm flying a fucking DJI drone. I'm flying a children's toy that I
Probably.
strapped a grenade to.
Yeah.
This wasn't rocket science. All right, so let me roll basic tech. 23.
Okay, great. So you know when the truck is still a block to the west, you fly your little drone over it and gingerly place a remote explosive on top of it, and then fly the drone away. The explosive sticks to the roof of the truck, which then a moment later drives by.
Look at it driving by.
And goes in the gate. And then parks right about there.
Now, was this a fuel truck or just a random truck?
It's a fuel. I don't have a token
that's
for
fine.
it. We'll just pretend that it's a nice fuel truck.
Got it.
So that is there. Whenever you decide it is time for the boom.
See, they even got
Boom.
creeper faces
Yeah. Goes.
because they explode.
And then a few minutes later, a bus comes by and drops off the
Fam.
other 4 of you. Go ahead.
Were there any cool events that happened on the bus?
Probably not.
No.
Great.
Did the wheels on the bus go
we
round
have
and round?
badges to get in,
They
right?
did. Yes. You have badges with your faces and false names.
From my
Did the baby on
from
the
my
bus cry,
scouting
wah, wah,
of, the building, do they have to like badge in before they even get inside, or?
No, there's an internal sort of checkpoint. So yes, you walk in the main front door,
We entered the void.
Ooh.
and what we're looking at in here, I'll zoom in on the map for the audience, is a waiting room. So there's a space here where like you actually do swipe your badges and such. There's a row of seats here on the right side of the room. There's number 4 here is another civilian, who is get in there, Brian. Who is just like waiting for a meeting. They look like they're from a different company. And then at number 5 here is a receptionist behind a glass window. Like a
Bulletproof
desk.
glass?
Probably. I mean, they're a defense contractor, like. You do immediately notice, you might have to hunt for other ones, but you do immediately notice that the receptionist does have a computer. So that's a potential hookup point.
Could I go up and ask her a question?
You can do whatever you want, dude.
Did we
Alright.
get blueprints?
So,
I would like to sit.
No.
No.
I'm gonna talk to her very briefly, and I'm going to ask her, excuse me, I'm really sorry. I forgot to print something out for the meeting that I'm having. Is there any computer around here that's attached to a printer that I could use for just a minute?
She's like, oh, yeah, sure. Just a second. Go ahead and roll. There's deception in this game, right?
Persuasion?
Yeah, we're not interrogating them, and it's not really acting.
Yeah, no.
22.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's just call it persuasion then. Then she's like, yeah, sure. Tell you what, why don't you let me see your badge.
Sure.
You show her the badge, and she looks at it, taps it on a scanner for a second. It beeps green, hands it back to you. She says, yeah, you can come back here and use ours real quick.
Cool.
And then I'll reveal the rest of this room.
Whoa.
What you got in here is, again, more guards, and then 3 business people at a table, an empty table here, and then another one of those turrets up this staircase on sort of
Jesus.
a balcony level.
Inside?
Inside. And then a bay of elevators at the back. And then another big door here, which you figure probably goes to the garage, judging by,
The location. You said the circles are tables?
The circles are tables, the squares are big turrets.
Cool.
Are there any like signs for like, hey, security checkpoint, like the security office is this way?
That's what this side office is.
Where are the bathrooms?
So if you want to walk with Pandora, not in the lobby.
Mac at least should come with me because we'll have access to a computer.
Yeah, you guys are traveling together, so you can all go together.
Okay.
Hey, I gotta swipe first. Beep beep.
Yes,
Okay.
you swipe through and your cards work.
All right, where's the computer, Alex?
It's where the receptionist is.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Past guard number 9.
So come on in here. Mac, come on in here with me.
They're dressed as like VIPs, right?
Yeah.
Business.
Business. Mr. Business.
I'll just kind of stand here next to guard number 9.
Yeah, so you look like you're essentially just like their bodyguard, the other 3 of them.
You hear about those new T20s?
And you walk up next to this other guard and just kind of give him a nod.
Brian, why are you now the
Brian,
receptionist?
do not sit on the receptionist.
Look at me. I'm the secretary now.
Stop.
I am the receptionist now.
My God.
That's just it. You're not in a position of control. This is the fucking door. Like, it'd be like if that guy said
you're
that while
in the
clinging to a
room.
rope ladder. Like,
You've done a big part of the mission. You are in a room with a computer.
And I somehow managed to do that. Oops.
I'm gonna keep an eye. I'm gonna take the chip out of my pocket and hand it to you behind my back as I watch the receptionist to make sure she's not gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Brian, if you want to pass the chip,
Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug the USB in and have a separate window open of like whatever is comparable to Google Docs in this universe, so it looks like I'm printing out
Militech docs.
a document. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to print something out before we leave, so it's not
Okay.
100%.
that might be a little tough. So here's what's going to happen is she's going to let you, let me move you around. She's going to let you sit down in the seat. She's going to be watching over your shoulder like a hawk, of course.
Fuck.
I thought where Alex's token was where the other computer
Yeah,
was.
me too.
Nope, there's just one computer.
Okay, got it.
Mac, why don't you talk to her and
Yeah.
see if she's a fan?
Well, I can't tell her who I am.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
'Cause
shit,
I'm not
yeah.
supposed to be
You don't
me.
want to do that. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be the bad thing to do.
Use your charisma boy.
Charisma. Ooh, I think my charisma's good.
It's cool in this game, but yes.
There is, in fact, a skill just called conversation. You're not trying to persuade her of anything. You're just trying to
Okay.
keep her attention.
Whoa, I rolled really well. 24.
Wonderful weather we're having.
Okay. So you do that. That's good. You've got at like 80% of her attention, which is buying Pandora some windows.
What do you
And
say?
then,
So,
yeah, let's act it out. Why not?
Come here
nice
off.
weather we're having today, huh?
Come here, I work here, dumbass.
Come here often.
No, ignore me. I'm not there.
No,
Every day, 9 to
Yeah,
5.
Yep, every day 9 to 5.
we're visiting Militech employees.
You know, the thing about a 9 to 5, you can't. It's hard to spend time with family when you're working a 9 to 5, right? I mean, I want a family one day, but I mean, this job is just gonna drive me into the ground.
This is A+
Wow.
water cooler info dumping. I love it.
There you go.
And you start crying.
So Alex, what I need you to do,
My wife and I are, we're trying to get pregnant, but we're having so many problems, and we talked to the doctor the other day. And
It
he's
doesn't
not
work
sure what's
anymore. I
going on.
can't get it up.
TMI alert.
I told you, info dumping.
Do I need to roll stealth to hand off the thing to?
Yes, so if you want to do that, you need to roll conceal/reveal object. I'll let you both roll it, and as long as one of you does good.
Does well.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Am I just standing outside this office door with number 9? Am I just
fucked up.
cross-armed?
That seems to be what you're doing.
I rolled 17.
Oh, thank God, I rolled a 4.
So good. So then, Alex, you do sit down at the computer. You use your badge to log in. Then I need you to do. Suppose it would be electronics/security tech, which I know is not a skill you have really. So.
Oh wait, so as I'm talking to the secretary woman, I'm telling her my wife and I are trying to get pregnant or whatever.
I got a
but
10.
But my friend's here, and I tap Alex on the shoulder which is the chip that I'm holding, So I tap Alex on the shoulder, or wait, what's your name in the game?
Pandora.
Pandora. So I tap Pandora on the shoulder and I say, but this one and all of my friends have been really helpful with our situation. And that tap on the shoulder is me handing off the chip to her.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate the flavor.
Huzzah.
However, Alex did a not so great roll on electronics and security tech because you're trying to fake that you're logging into a Google Docs when you have an account at the company but don't have anything in the account because you don't actually work here. You realize that the receptionist will very likely notice this in a short period of time. Do you want to signal John or Nico in some way? You have your earpiece, you can just say something.
Yes.
Well, hold on. Is the piece already plugged in?
No.
Okay.
It could be, but that would likely get her attention back again. Like, you could plug it in, but then she'd be like, hey, wait, what are you doing? What is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Signal. Go boom.
That's
Okay.
Time for boom
That's
boom.
not a suspicious word.
So Nico across the street pulls out a remote, hits a button, goes beep beep, and this truck here explodes very loudly. Which does get the attention. Everybody notices this in the building. Everybody hears.
Whoa, he's drifting.
Yeah, whoa.
Was this Tokyo?
Everybody hears this pop off. And so, Alex, you do have a brief moment where no one is looking at you at the computer.
Okay.
Shove it in.
Go ahead and roll conceal and reveal object again to put this in. Very low check.
14.
Yeah, okay, so you plug it in while everybody is looking around, trying to see where that explosion came from, and it's in. You push the button, wait a second, and pull it out. Congratulations, you have killed your grandfather, or you will be.
Woo!
He will be dead in 24 hours.
Yay.
Pandora specifically, I need, as much of a dickhole as he was, I do need you to roll
Yes.
1d6 humanity loss.
Ooh.
For killing a relative.
4.
Okay,
I am
so
down
4
to-
humanity loss for killing Grandpa.
Yep,
Go
I
ahead
am
and
down to
note
48 humanity.
that. Yeah, you had the most anyway,
Yes.
so...
You're down to how much?
48?
48.
I have 13.
You got robot legs.
I can
John,
double
me
check.
and you
A
should just, like-
machine.
I have 34.
John, me and you should get down to 0 and see what happens.
It'll be very bad.
It would be really
It'll be
bad.
funny.
You go
But
nuts,
it's
though, and
but it's
go-
content.
Go cuckoo.
Me and Nico are gonna be the final boss.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative now. You're not in combat, but an alert has been triggered.
Alex, do you do this in Excel?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just logging that information. It'll come back later.
The more you know.
Yep.
So the first people to act are guards 1 and 2 outside. Nico, you see this occurring because you're on the adjoining rooftop. Let me zoom the map back out at this point.
Are these guys
I-
still alive?
Messy.
Probably not, and most of these trucks are moved. Because you said this was a
Number
fuel
5.
truck.
Number 5 took damage. Number 3, yeah, one of the guys does die. The first 2 guards to act out here are number 1 and number 2, who both just take their turns to run behind these turrets and start manning them. They don't know what to calibrate them for yet, but they've got their hands on the levers. And then it's Jack's turn. Inside Jack, the scene is that in this main central lobby area, everybody's just sort of looking around because there's no windows on this side of the building, so nobody really knows what happened. But the other guards have started pulling up their guns, but they haven't moved yet, really.
Yep. Cool. I'll draw one of my SMGs. I'll just open the door and be like, I'll just basically go in and be like, "Ma'am, are you okay?"
All right.
And I'll just look at these 3 and basically kind of emphasize like, "Hey, I'm here to protect Pandora and
Yeah.
Mac, her assistant." But basically make them look like they're super important people. Hence why they have their own security.
Yes, a guard. Yeah, that's totally believable. Roman, it's then your turn. Same scene for you. You just saw Jack go in acting as a guard. You're still in your civilian, or not civilian, but business person disguise. What do you do?
I act terrified. Like, oh,
Okay.
What was that?
You can move. Do you want to go somewhere?
I start going towards the exit.
Okay, go ahead and move your 5 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am outside.
Okay, so when you get to the doorway space, guard number 2 here says to you, "Sir, keep your head down. Stay low. Wait, don't go anywhere yet. We don't know what's going on."
Okay.
He doesn't need to roll acting?
Yeah. Go ahead
Fuck you,
and
Brian.
roll.
Fuck you, Brian.
It's a low check. Everybody's stressed out, but go ahead and roll acting.
19.
Okay, very good. You appear reasonably scared because, frankly, you probably are. Even as the attacker, kind of a scary situation. You're in the lion's den here. Then it's the group of guards who are inside. Guard number 10, hearing the explosion coming from the east, will move to stand and cover these people having this meeting at the desk. Number 8 will move up and start activating this turret, but again, not calibrated for anything in particular. And 6 and 7 just sort of stay on point. And Number 9 also kind of just continues defending the door from the other side. He's not, like, blocking it or anything. He's just sort of... Actually, number 9 is going to move into the main part of the lobby because there's a civilian in here as well, and keep an eye on them in case they are the attacker or need defending. Then it's your turn, Nico. You're across the street. You're keeping your head down.
I'm not sure if I want to start shooting, because they don't know I'm here.
You have no reason to at this moment. You see Roman come out, but he doesn't appear to be in any danger. The guards have their eye on him, as they do everyone else, of course, but there doesn't need to be any extra suspicion on him.
We'll get to that. What's number 4 doing?
Number 4 hasn't reacted yet. They were sort of the guard of these 2 gates here. Other than, leveling their gun and looking around, they aren't doing anything yet.
If 1 or 2 start turning on Roman and look like they're actually going to do something, I'll take a shot.
Okay. Mac, it's then your turn. You're in the room. Jack just came in to check on you guys. The receptionist looks scared. Pandora has activated the virus. What do you do?
I yell.
You yell?
Ah! It's just a short yelp. It's basically what I did for us. Ah! Yeah, that.
Do you do any moving?
Yes. I move from here to there.
Wow. Oh, then it's the guards who are in the parking lot. Number 4 just moves up a little bit to try to get a closer look at the aftermath. And number 5, it starts to hang back towards the other end of the fence and start to try to, tend to himself since he has got some burns. And just fell over and everything. And then it's Pandora's turn. Pandora, you're sitting at the desk still. The computer chip is still in the computer.
Cool.
It doesn't need to be at this point.
Yes. Can I get up quickly and basically unplug it while just being like, are you okay, to Mac and the receptionist as well as our security detail that just came in?
Sure, yeah, you stand up and be like, oh, is everybody okay? So you don't really need to do any acting for that because it's actually a genuine question.
Yeah.
But, do conceal or reveal object to pull the computer chip.
13?
Okay, good enough given the crazy circumstances. Yeah. You take it, shove it in your pocket, stand up, say, is everyone all right? They all kind of nod back at you.
Okay.
Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna move a little closer to Mac to start getting out of here.
Then it's the turn of the civilians. 1, 2, and 3 just kind of cower into the corner. Number 4 is just going to continue to kind of cower in their seat because they have a guard watching them. The receptionist is going to take her place back at the desk and start hitting some buttons, probably to try to raise an alarm. And then number 6 is going to come behind here with guard number 2 with the turret and cower next to him. Back around at the top of the initiative, it's guards number 1 and 2 who aren't doing anything because they haven't seen a clear enemy yet. Then it's Jack's turn.
I'll look at Mac and Pandora and I'll be like, you two, come with me. We need to get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll just put my hand to my ear as I'm leaving. Be like, I'm coming out with the packages. Stand by for pickup.
Call them the VIPs, you don't have to call them the packages. You guys can move together on Jack's turn, but then you won't get movement on your actual turn.
That's fine.
Brian,
I think
you
I
cannot
can get to there.
share physical space. Yeah, that's fine. Then it's Roman's turn. You're there. These guards are looking at you. They don't seem to want you to leave because it's a lockdown situation, so what do you do?
I'm gonna go back inside. Seems spicy. Very spicy.
Okay,
Muy
you
caliente.
see this other guard who is watching number 4 here. He looks at you as well, doesn't point his gun at you or anything, but just sort of puts a hand up as if to say, like, hey, hang here. But you see Jack coming in behind him, so maybe when Jack comes in, you can use that as an opportunity to move.
Jack, be quick.
Then again, it's the guards on the inside. They will pretty much just maintain their positions. Number 9 is going to turn to Jack and say, where are you taking them?
They're VIPs. I gotta get them out of here.
Colin, go ahead and roll persuasion.
18.
Okay, good enough. He just kind of nods back at you, given the stress of the situation. Then it's Nico's turn. You're across the street. Still seems like no major
I'm going to
changes.
continue holding. I don't want them to know I'm here unless I absolutely have to.
Mac, your turn. You've used your movement already to follow Jack out of the reception area. What do you do, if anything?
I wanted to look for security cameras.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
18.
Okay, yeah, they're basically everywhere. Every corner, every halfway point between a corner, constantly swiveling. None of them are like directly like trained on you as if they picked you out or anything. If someone were to review the footage, they would see Pandora putting the USB stick in, but that in and of itself is not necessarily like, they would have it wouldn't be until after Archibald's cybernetic short out that they would even begin to look for that kind of thing.
At which point, we will either be dead or in Mexico.
The security footage they will be reviewing will be more of the security cameras that are pointed out to the parking lot.
What are you uh-ohing? None of us are there.
Well, John is outside.
I'm a hobo on a roof. Maybe I have a fiddle, maybe I don't. I don't know.
Then, again, it's the turn of the guards who are in the garage. I'm gonna start doing this now. Nope, I thought I had guards in the garage. Oh no, it's the guards who are in the parking lot. Haha, not the garage. Look, you can see the garage, there's nothing to see there. Number 5 is gonna pick himself back up and head inside, because he is injured and frightened. Number 4, somewhat satisfied that it seems like the rest of the parking lot is clear, is gonna head down and look across the street and make a perception check.
I mean, how tall is the building I'm on?
Pretty tall.
I'm also...
Yeah, he doesn't see
Yeah, it's
you.
like, there's no way he could see me from there. He'd be better off going farther back and looking.
Nonetheless, he's looking in this general direction now. Then it's Pandora's turn.
Alright.
Again, you've already used your movement, but you can do something else if you want.
There's not really anything I need to do. We're just gonna hang out here. Once again, I'm gonna ask and just make sure, like, oh my god. Not you, Siri.
I'm not sure I heard that.
Sorry, we have... hi. I'm gonna check and make sure. It's like, oh, they have a ride for us outside, right? They're coming to get us, chatting with us.
Jack, what do you reply to that?
I'll just be like, they better be, otherwise I'll get us around.
Somebody getting fired.
Then it is the many civilians' turns. Most of them don't do anything, but the receptionist finally gets the alarm going. All the lights go red, alarms start blaring. Typical
Don't like that.
sci-fi alarm scenario. Nothing else seems to change, though. And then one of the elevators opens and 2 more guards come out, but they don't immediately do anything. Then back around, it is the guards out front again, still just sort of keeping watch. No one has yet given them suspicion to fully fire up the turrets. Then it's Jack's turn. Jack, you've gotten clearance from this guard already, so if you want to move through,
Yep.
you could even take Roman with you.
Yep.
Move your 5 spaces.
I'll move out. Are there other vehicles on the street? Like other Militech
There are
vehicles?
cars passing by. There's like regular traffic of civilians. What do you call it? Police haven't arrived yet. It's only been a few seconds. The traffic has stopped. But there is, theoretically, you could get into a car and wiggle your way out. Or you could just pull them across the street.
Trying to think. Do I just full send lean into like the, hey, they're VIPs, and just come out and be like, where the fuck is our ride? Fuck this. And just steal.
VIPs, get the fuck out of here.
And
go.
just hijack a ride. I feel like that would be on brand for Militech.
It's a commandeer a civilian vehicle. Yeah, that's not exactly beneath them.
Yeah, so when I
When you get to the street, your next turn, yeah, we'll figure it
yeah,
out.
but so when I come through the doors, I'm gonna burst through, guns up, and with my with one of my hands on my earpiece, like I'm talking to our quick reaction
Sure.
force. I'll be like, "Where the fuck are you? I gotta get these VIPs out of here."
And then I'll say, I don't have the fucking car. What do you want from me?
Like, I'll make it overt enough that these 2 guards are probably gonna be like, "Oh shit."
They'll hear you, yeah. They go, oh, these people must be important. Oh, they're from the DC office. Then where are you? That was Jack. It is then Roman's turn. You did some movement with Jack, so you've used your movement already. But if you want to do anything,
Is there anything I can do?
I don't know,
there
man.
doesn't seem like much I can do. Can I call my car? Will my car come if I hit the little beep beep?
No, you don't have the Batmobile. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Boo.
You can tell me it's
Yes.
2045 and we don't have
But you do
whatever
have
unit
Tony
it
Stark's
is, and we
suit.
don't have like
Yeah,
self-driving.
they do have that in 2077, but I guess not in 2045. Or if you do, it's an optional upgrade. Then it is...
I didn't end my turn, okay?
Okay, Gerard.
I'm done.
Okay, thank you. And then it's the turn of the guards in the lobby. Number 9 is actually going to kind of follow you guys, but not looking like he's going to come out the door, just sort of moving with you up to the door.
Hello.
Um,
I'm a VIP.
these guys are
He's
going to move forward a
He's
little bit.
providing back security.
This guy's going to go check in this direction. Then it is Nico's turn. You're still across the street. You see your family come out the door.
Wow, they're really making it convincing. Huh.
Yeah, we are.
Use the drone to shoot another missile.
That's not how it
It
works.
wasn't a missile. Also, that would give away my position.
Okay, so Nico's going to continue holding for potential
Nico
danger.
throws a bowling ball down onto the street.
That bowling ball
Number
then
4 goes to look
bounces
across the street.
all the way back up to
I
the
wonder
my
where
God.
it could be. And
That
then
sounds. That's more terrifying than the building exploding. A bowling ball just
fucking
bouncing
bowling
down
ball
the street.
from 6 stories hitting that guy in the head. Just
God, that would be brutal.
Let us know down in the comments. What's the funniest thing to throw off the Empire State Building? Don't say people.
Jesus Christ.
A banana.
no, that's illegal in New York.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, then it's Mac's turn. You may also choose to do nothing. I don't know.
I am going to get a bowling ball, find out where the Empire State Building is.
I don't
you
think
know
that
where
exists
it
in
is.
this world.
No, it does. It's in the same
it does?
place.
Oh, does it exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mac, are you actually doing anything, or?
No.
Okay, great.
No.
Then it is the parking lot guards. Number 4 is gonna attempt another perception check, but not that there's much to perceive. He didn't do great anyway. 5 is gonna continue cowering and tending to his wounds. I assume there's a first aid kit in that
I wouldn't
garage
call
somewhere.
it cowering. The man just got caught in a bomb blast.
Yeah. Then it's Pandora's turn.
All right. Nothing really I can do, so I'm just gonna hang out with my security
yeah, kind of
detail.
boxed in there, unfortunately. And it's the civvies who will continue doing their respective forms of cower. Then it's back to the top with these guards on the turrets who, seeing Jack's fairly convincing act of being an escort for some out-of-office VIPs,
Whoa, he's an escort now?
allow him to do so.
Not
Right.
that kind of escort, Brian. That's for later.
Then Jack, it's your turn. There is a car. I'm just gonna borrow one of these. Actually, hang on. Give me a second.
Why is the clown car here? Why is it so small?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to make the car like a convincing size, and it's just not.
Now it's
Roll
just
20's
really
just
The
not.
long.
scale is off. Now it's a. There it is.
No, that's
still
not
kinda
it either.
big.
That's pretty big.
I'll just leave it how it's too big, but whatever. There's a car there. Fuck you. And yeah, there's just a regular looking civilian sitting in the seat. So what do you do, Jack?
LAPD, I need to get your vehicle.
Yeah, I'll basically just be like, "What the fuck do you mean you're 10 blocks away? Fuck this! Meet me at the alternate rendezvous." And I'm just gonna grab the person out of their car and just yeet them. And I'm just gonna be like, "All 3 of you, inside now!"
Colin, do me a favor. Just roll a d10 and add your body. Or I guess call it athletics.
Athletics is something I can roll.
Well, it's something anyone can roll.
17.
Good enough. All right, yeah, you yank their door open and throw this poor dude onto the sidewalk, and you guys load in and wiggle your way out of there.
Meow.
And yeah, you guys drive away. You're gonna want to ditch that vehicle and
Burn it.
the clothes and everything like
Yep.
sooner rather than later.
That's fine.
And then Nico, you can retreat back off the rooftop before Militech starts fanning out.
I was gonna say
I'm
he
just-
just jumps
I'm just
strategically
gonna
on
go
top of the
this
car.
No, I do not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go
Yeah, so
away.
you're just gonna go south across the buildings for a little bit until you find a nice place to descend. I'm gonna kill the recording of the map because you did it. You got away.
Wow.
And we didn't have to kill anybody.
I killed one guy,
True.
Yeah, John did kill one guy.
and I traumatized another.
and
Not gonna lie,
And,
after seeing the map, I was like, man, we probably should have just had, like, Roman be the driver, have him dress up as a driver, we commandeer a nicer looking car, and then just do the full, like, assistant VIP security thing from the start.
So yes, you get away, ditch the car, probably blow it up too. Who knows?
Oh my god, why would we do that?
Ditch the clothes, etc., etc.
Because we
Put the
can.
clothes in the car and then set it on fire.
And now you've got exactly 24 hours, or like 23:50. Cue the 24 sound effect. Beat-chung, beat-chung, beat-chung. Yeah. So, any last-minute prep you want to do before you chase down an armored vehicle and try to steal the contents of said vehicle?
All right, let's do drugs.
I think we already...
I know, but I have to ask.
Let's get Roman addicted to all the drugs.
I would like to do nothing.
I'm okay.
What should we do to get out of the kelp forest?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Man, I really want to use my call backup, but I feel like there's not ever a good reason to use it.
Yeah, the weird thing about playing a lawman in Cyberpunk is that you're generally breaking it.
Yeah.
Like, not always. Like, you could have called the law, you know, against, like, Maelstrom or something, but...
Roman, no, I'm Roman.
No, I'm wrong.
John,
What?
we should get addicted to black lace because every time we take it, we lose humanity.
Let's not. What the fuck is wrong with you?
But it'll be funny.
No, it
Listen
won't.
here, David.
How would you like to prepare for the mission? I'd like to give myself cyberpsychosis.
I'm doing drugs.
If no one has any serious suggestions, what you'll do is you'll rest, naturally, and then you will post up at the exit to the executive zone, which is the little pocket of mansions where the truck will be coming out of. You don't know any of the rest of their route, just that it's going to come out of there, and be ready to follow them. You don't necessarily have to start shooting them immediately as they come out. You can follow them for a while, wait till you feel like, oh, this is a good spot.
Like
Whatever,
Fast and
right?
Furious.
Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You should decide if you're going to all go in the car or take Mac's motorcycle.
We will all take Mac's motorcycle.
Well, no.
we all spider monkey onto Mac's motorcycle.
You do like the circus thing where you're like sitting on each other's shoulders, stacked up.
And we do the pyramid.
But with guns.
We do the pyramid.
No, probably not that. It's just the question is, do you want Mac exposed in the motorcycle, or do you want everybody in the car?
I
I
feel
mean, we
like
could sandwich the truck to make it go
I
slower.
feel like they're gonna have sandwich it with a
I
motorcycle.
don't
No,
think,
they'll run him the fuck over.
Yeah. Well, the
I'll
car
tell
would be.
you, the motorcycle does not have the necessary inertia to adjust the trajectory of the truck in any way.
I would like to make more of the explosive drones, so we have a couple, just in case.
You can make one more. You can reuse the drone.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
I need to make
remake
more
the
of the
explosives.
charges, but
You can make 2 more if you, depending on how good you roll. Go ahead and
32.
So roll weapons tech, John. Okay, fine. You get 3. Fuck it.
look,
Because you rolled fucking 32.
I rolled a 10 plus a
in
6.
Cyberpunk
I
Red.
rolled 10 plus 6 plus 16.
All right, yeah, you've got three for those. It's an action to load it, and then an action to pilot it and drop it.
Okay.
Fair warning. And you know, if the truck goes to full speed, the drone may not be able to keep up with it, but you might be able to use it at the beginning of the encounter.
Oh no, we need the truck. We can't damage the truck too much.
Yeah, you remember you can't completely blow up the truck, but there may be something else you want to blow up. You never know.
Maybe we don't ditch this car yet?
Militech's gonna be looking for that car.
But how quickly would they be looking for this car?
Very.
Probably pretty quickly. They would realize that the credentials that swiped in were fake around the time of the explosion. You think it's very likely they'd figure that out very quickly.
We might want to boost a couple other cars then.
It would be completely unupgraded, unlike Roman's car. It wouldn't have bulletproof windshield or anything like that.
Or Do I have access to a unmarked police car?
Yeah, it would also not be as upgraded, but maybe I'd say it just has the bulletproof glass and nothing else.
That might be enough.
Yeah, I might get I might get an unmarked car then.
Yeah, you could just pull that out for the day.
And just never bring it back.
And just never bring it back because you're quitting your job when you have all the money. Okay, so you'll have 2 cars.
Yeah,
You
if
guys can
anyone has
decide how to
anything
divide
of
yourselves up
sentimental
later.
value in their apartments, get it now. We're not coming back to this city one way or another.
Alright, I get all my guitars and all my picks.
Okay, I gather up all my bowling trophies.
We'll take a picture. That's,
Are we good?
I guess.
Yep. Yeah, we're good.
So next
Okay.
time's
We
the
killed
finale.
Grandpa.
I'll give you one last minute check at the beginning of next session, but otherwise we should be good.
Cool.
So that's where we'll call it for tonight. Next session is the big day.
Heist.
So now is the part of the podcast where we announce what the next season of the podcast is gonna be. Play the title card, me.
Roll trailer.
We are playing Lancer.
Woo!
What is
Big
that?
robot.
Mech
Going from a
fighting
game about small robots
Mech
to a game about
fighting
big
game.
robots. So yes, for anyone not aware, Lancer is a TTRPG system that revolves around big mecha robots a la Gundam, Titanfall,
Much more similar to Titanfall than Gundam.
Megazords, that sort of subgenre. But yeah, that's what the next season's going to be. John's going to go back to DMing, taking turns as we do. And we hope you'll stick with us for it. If you've just jumped along on Cyberpunk, we hope you stick around and come to another new system with us and, another one in the future and so on and so forth until we die.
Oh, God. Well, actually, no, you're kind of not wrong.
We're gonna be playing forever.
And ever,
Ever and
ever.
Until the heat death of the universe.
Maybe not that long. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. All the good buttons. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye.